Awesome! Marvel Legends Spider-Man Wave Green Goblin figure. Whoa! Still mint in the box. With Sandman Build-A-Figure pieces inside. Sick! It's you that's out, Gobby. Out of your mind. Let's boogie. Hello and welcome back to High Ground MTG. I am your co-host KyGuy, and before we get started today, I just want to send a special thank you to the artist who did our new channel art, Adriano Catani. Follow him on Twitter, at AM Catani, Kitani. He's given us those summer vibes down below. Pretty sweet. We got Ral surfing and Thalia roasting marshmallows. So, and another big shout out and thank you to at Nikachu's brother for doing the animation on the banner down below. So thank you to those two for really spicing up the graphics for the channel. And without further ado, we're going to jump into it. We're going to play the Summer Hotness. That's right. We got ourselves Snoops. Remember in the Rescuers, just the Rescuers, not the Rescuers Down Under, but in the Rescuers where it's like, Snoops, what's wrong? And Medusa. And he's like, I don't know, Medusa. It was working fine yesterday. Anyways, so every time I hear Snoop, that's what I think. So we're playing Goblins. It's the new hotness. By now, I'm sure you know how the combo works, but I will go through it really quick. So if we have Snoops out on the battlefield and we're able to cast Bogart Harbinger, we'll be able to put KyGuy, Bogart Harbinger, search your library for a Goblin card, reveal it, and shuffle your library and put the card on top of it. So we play Snoops. Snoops has all activated abilities of Goblin spells on top of our library. We search with Bogart Harbinger, and we find KyGuy, and then with Snoop's ability, we're able to copy KyGuy an infinite amount of times, and then with the last trigger, we copy Bogart Harbinger again, and we put Sling Gang Lieutenant on top, or Palashik Mons, and then we just sack all of our creatures and pretty much auto win. If you like Splintered Twin, it plays an awful lot like that, but it has tribal synergy. There's no consensus on what the core of the deck should be, like mandatory, absolutely have to have cards. Other than I know that this is necessary, this is absolutely necessary, and KyGuy, and then some sort of like getcha. So we have Sling Gang Lieutenant, and we also have Palashik Mons. Also, Aether Vial is really, really important in this deck. Being able to do all of this kind of at instant speed is really relevant. So let me go over the land package. I'm very trim on lands just because it's a Vial deck. I don't know if that's the right idea. We'll probably never be able to cast KyGuy, but that's not really our plan. But 4 Black Leaf Crypts, 2 Blood Crypts, 3 Fetch Lands. It's kind of on the short side, but 2 Cavern of Souls. This would be 4. They're just kind of expensive, so I'm substituting Unclaimed Territory. Kind of going that humans route. Fiery Islet, able to draw late game if we need to. 3 Snow-Covered Mountains, 1 Snow-Covered Swamp, and then that's our land package. Like I said, ideally you'd want to be running Auntie's Hovel, and also 2 more Cavern of Souls, but it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of moot. Like we don't have to reveal whatever goblin is in our hand. But if you want more untapped, like I would probably trade out Unclaimed Territories for Auntie's Hovel. It only comes, but we're playing all creatures. This whole deck is 36 creatures. So I built this deck with the idea that if the combo doesn't really work out, we can really take benefits of the beatdown plan. So we've got Skirk Prospector, Goblin Pile Driver, Secret Lair Drop, first name Danger, last name also Danger. I love flavor text on goblins, always so funny. This thing can be a real beast. Just protection from blue is pretty relevant, and also getting +2/+0 for each other attacking goblin, that can be pretty big. We got Snoops, there it is. Munitions Expert, you can flash this in, have it deal damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the number of goblins you control. That's pretty good. Kind of a removal spell. Here's a tutor to get KyGuy, or if we need a more specific goblin to kind of get us out of something, that's there. Goblin Matron, this searches for a card. Any goblin card we can put in our hand. Art by the brilliant Esper Edging. You have a Palashik Mons, just a one of. When it dies, we can deal 1 damage to any target. So we can go face, we can go creature, we can go planeswalker. That's pretty great. This is where my beatdown plan kind of comes more into play. 3 Goblin Chieftain, haste. Other goblin creatures get +1/+1 and have haste. This is the best Goblin Lord that there is. It's time for the Smash Smash song. And then when I'm running 2 Goblin Kings, incidental, coming from playing a lot of Merfolk, I've noticed that being able to have unblockable creatures is pretty good. So if push comes to shove, we also have Blood Moons in the sideboard. So if we're able to kind of get out a Goblin King and a Blood Moon, kind of acts as a spreading seas, all of our creatures are unblockable. So if we need to shift off of the Snoops, plan, off of the combo plan, we can just go on the beatdown plan with our Goblin Lords. The King set out to assemble the most kaboomiest goblin team in the land. This art is so cool. Sling Gang Lieutenant, again, another win con. Gaining life is pretty relevant. These are on the more expensive Ringleader, haste, and then we get to look at the top 4 cards of our library, put all goblin cards into our hand. So this is a good way to refill our hand if we get low. These are obviously on the more expensive side at 4. That's why I don't necessarily think 20 land. Like, I would probably bump it up by 2 more lands, but I kind of want to see having acceleration with Skirk Prospector, being able to sack a goblin and add red, and having Aether Vial. I think we might be able to get away with that. And then, of course, KyGuy. We all know, we all love that funny goblin, that Mirror Breaker. In the sideboard, we have 2 Tarfires. We can search these out if we need some removal. We can search these out with any one of our searching of goblins, since it's a tribal instant. 2 Relic of Progenitus for graveyard. A couple Damping Sphere in case we run up against Stormtron. Anything else that is just kind of we need to tax mana. Spellskite in case we need to protect the combo. Blood Moons in case we need to shut out our opponent. Goblin Chain Whirler. 3 Culligan's Command. This is kind of this is the interesting tech that I want to try out. I don't know if it's the right call, but being able to return like a Snoop back to our hand, or like get rid of pesky artifacts, that sort of thing, is pretty good here. Yeah, so that's why I'm playing it. Like I said, it might be a little slow. You could probably another choice is Unearth. That's one that you could do, and you could also play a Goblin Crater Maker. In fact, I should probably put one of those in there. We have a Boil, destroy all islands, and Goblin Trash Master, sack a goblin, destroy target artifact. Another Lord. So if we need more of a beatdown plan, or if we need to make our Gobbos biggo, we can do that. So you know what? Where's that Goblin Crater Maker? Goblin Crater Maker is also a pretty good card here. And you can see there's just so many things. Destroy target colorless non-land permanent. You know, I'm going to bring one of these into the sideboard, and what do we cut? Let's cut 1K command. So just a little more versatility. So like I said, we're jumping in to see how this does. I know everybody's making, Snoop's Goblin videos. I figured I would make one as well and just try it. I just got the deck. I think it'll be pretty fun, so let's go for it. Mr. Canada! Hello, hello, friend. So we are up against an opponent named Mr. Canada with a Marisi, Breaker of the Coil. We want the die roll. That's what we want to do if we're on Gobos. This is pretty good, except for there's no land, so... That's much better. We don't have any of the combo pieces, but I think we can keep this. We have 3 lands. We could... I'm going to put a Munitions Expert to the bottom. And then... You know, I'm just going to... Well, it's too late. I was going to lead on... We're going to play Skirk Prospector, and then next turn, I think I'm just going to try and get Chieftain out and start the beatdown plan. So that's kind of where we're going to have to pivot to that. It's nice that there's a built-in combo in this deck, but also don't forget the strength of it being a tribal deck. Wooded Foothills and Temple Garden for Mr. Canada. And green, and it's a Hex Drinker. Okay. Interesting. Remember how I'm calling that Wizards should ban Utopia Sprawl? That is what I want most. BNR announcement. So BNR happening here pretty soon. It's a 2-1. So, you know what? Maybe we just flash this in now. No, we just cast this now, right? And then we just get rid of Hex Drinker. That's an even better. Alright, so there we go. We've got removal. And then next turn I can play Chieftain, and then we can swing for a good chunk. Okay, so we'll swing in with Skirky Boy. I always think of like Skirt Steak when I think of Skirt Prospector. What is this? Deep beneath the ruined continent of Oteria, there's a mine where goblins still work, ignorant of the destruction above. When dealing with goblins, if it isn't nailed down, it's headed your way. This one's a little more serious. This one also is not. A fun tidbit about Goblin Chieftain. I think there's an M10 version that has different, more serious flavor text. I can't quite remember what it is, but it's a little bit less funny. Another Hex Drinker for our opponent. All right. So they're on some sort of Naya. Okay, they're gonna level up. So if we draw another Munitions Expert, we're sitting pretty good here. All right. Nope, just another Cliffs. So we're gonna play this. That's fine, and then we'll drop Chieftain. And if they want to trade with any of our 2/2s, I don't think that they'd want to. I'm gonna leave Chieftain back. Yeah, let's do that. They'll take 4 here. I don't think that they'll trade. Mr. Canada, are you gonna trade? Oh, Canada. Okay, so they took the 4, and then we also have Chieftain back as a blocker, too, in case that comes up. But they might go level up and have it be a 4/4, and then have protection from instants. We might want to bring in Tarfire, depending on what they play here. So Helix there, so we lose our Lord. And Noble Hierarch. Okay. You know, it's really funny that this didn't get errata to be a noble. Okay, so they're swinging Exalted Trigger. We're going to take 3 here, down 17. Alright, so we're down to 17. Ringleader. This will get us right back into it. This is exactly what we needed. We're going to choose Goblin. You know, if you have vials, this deck isn't very expensive to put together. A lot of these goblins are cheap. You could start off with a very cheap, budgety version. I think Snoop's is probably the most expensive online. And that's like 15-ish, I think, for a playset. So, all right. So, ringleader in. This is great. This is exactly what we wanted. See how many gobos we can get. Oh, yeah. Snoop. So, we got the combo pieces that we want. Perfect. I'll have to play him a little slow. So, we're going to swing in, because I think that's okay. Hey, it's got haste. I forget that goblins have haste for the most part. Alright. Swinging in. Perfect. Alright, they're leveling up. A Johnny Vengeance. Okay, so they've got lightning helix on a stick. Okay. Oh, hold on. A Johnny Vengeance deals 3 damage, so they're gonna do that. All right. That's all right. I'm fine with that, as we have plenty of lands. We'll be able to actually. We could. So So here's what I'm thinking. We could flash in munitions expert, take care of this, but they're not gonna level this up. So we can play Snoops and munition expert, take care of Hex Drinker. Yeah, I think that might be the right call. All right, so. 3-2, that's fine. I think we're sitting pretty good. I'm not worried too much about a Johnny. Ringleader's pretty good here. Okay, so black, red, boom, and a boop. So let's take out Hex Drinker. Trigger it on the stack. Put it on the stack. Okay, so Hex Drinker down. So we're going to deal 3, and then we'll be able to swing in at this and play Snoops. Yes. Okay, and then we'll play... Hold on. We'll start combat first. We'll attack a Johnny, and then we'll attack Mr. Canada. I want to salute when it's like, Mr. Canada. Alright. So we're swinging in there and there. Okay, so they're taking it. Alright, and then we'll drop Snoops. Alright, next turn we can get the old combo going. Sorry, I'm a little distracted over here. I wonder if they see it on the wall. We'll see what they can do. If they can get rid of Snoops, they're in pretty good shape. Waiting for Mr. Canada. Mr. Canada. Canada. Alright. So, oh, another Johnny Vengeance. That is not good for us. So, that was pretty clutch. Alright, so they get rid of Snoops. We're going to draw Matron, which means we'll be able to go back and draw Snoops. There's a lot of redundancy in this deck, I've noticed. So, and we'll also be able to take out a Vengeance. So, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, because we won't be able to play Snoops. Okay, so we'll drop Matron, we'll find Snoops, we'll play Snoops, and then we'll take out a Johnny Vengeance. Like I said, there's a lot of redundancy in this deck. Do you think that any one of these cards is gonna be like banned? I think this is a pretty fair deck. Like, it's turn 6 and I haven't even, you know, I haven't even comboed off. What's wrong? Alright, Snoop's down. Alright, Mountain, that's fine. They're at 15. So they need another way to deal with this. And then we can also refill our hand with this. So we've got all sorts of ways to... We'll do that. Attack Mr. Canada. Mr. Canada. Alright, so started off a little rocky. But I think we're doing alright. I think this deck like doesn't do so hot against like mid-range. But when you stack the deck with so many creatures... Like, I know that other decks, other versions are playing, like, Thoughtseize and Inquisition, and that might be the right way, but... Alright, so they're going to BBE here into a Renin 6, and I think Snoop's lives. Because even if they get a land back, they don't know that we have... They don't know that I know that they know that I know that we have... Dave Harbinger. Bogart Harbinger. Shout out to the Dive Down too. If you are not listening to their podcast, they're fantastic. A lot of modern based content and Pioneer content. Go give them a listen. Alright, so the Cascade and Renin 6. Let's see what they do here. They're all tapped out. And yeah, they're all tapped out. Oh man. So much fun. I figured I'd play this deck before before something gets banned out of this deck. Oh my goodness. All right, what does Mr. Canada do here? Do we read this flavor text? A mother only a child could love. So they're gonna get rid of Matron. That's totally fine. And then let's see if they swing, because I'm not going to block. Obviously, we can take 3 here and be fine. So, take 4. Excuse me. Exalted Trigger. All right, so we're taking 4. We're going to be down to 8, if I do my math right. And if they have 4 gut shots, we'll be down to 4. All right, so... Ooh. Oh, man, the Secret Layer art is so great. Okay, so let's just... yeah. Let's combo off here. Bogar Harbinger! Alright, so we're going to get KyGuy and put KyGuy on top. Let's see if they auto-concede. Or maybe they don't know what the combo looks like. I had to do a solo round with myself to know how the combo works. Like, with clicking everything. So we'll put KyGuy on top. Okay, so KyGuy. Alright, so Snoop's time. Alright, we're gonna move KyGuy over here. So I can just click like crazy. Alright, so they concede the match. That's Gobos. Alright, let's play another match. Alright, let's create another room. Good on our opponent, Mr. Canada. They had removal, they had it, but we just... That munitions expert proved to be pretty clutch when we needed it to be. Alright, our opponent, Emo, 1987. That's right. We rolled a 6 and they rolled a 1. We won the die roll. We would like to go first, please. And that was with 20 lands, so we got Snoops, we got Pile Driver, we got Chieftain. It's not a bad curve. It's not a bad curve at all. We'll keep this. We'll play Unclaimed Territory on Gobos, and then we'll be able to get Skirk Prospector in. Alright, they mulligan the 6 cards. 5 cards. They could be Tron. Ooh, what if they're Tron? I don't think Tron has a good matchup against this. Unless they get O-Stone or Ugin the board. But that's why we have Crater Maker. Alright, turn 1. That's us. Unclaimed Territory, Goblins. Taking a tip right out of the old Humans textbook there. don't need to pay for anti-hovels. Why do that? Even in paper. I mean, how much more advantage is it? It's like that much more advantage. Island, this is going to be a little bit trickier, but we have, this is where that Cavern of Souls would be much better, but we do have Aether Vials, so that'll help us get through some of our trickier situations. Goblin Pile Driver is actually pretty good here since it's got protection from blue. So we'll drop that. Yes, so we'll Violent Skirk. Ooh, I hate to see that. That's where it's like, ugh. So what I could do is Violent Skirk and then just put in Chieftain and get freaky with it and just start getting, especially since we drew a Kiki Jiki. Beat down Paladin? Yeah? Alright, so do we do that? I mean, I only have, it's the only way I can get this in, so yeah, why not? Will sack Skirk Prospector to its own ability. I'm not mad about a turn 2 Goblin Chieftain. And then we'll get this on turn, and we'll get this Vial up to 2, and we'll just be able to Vial in Goblin Pile Driver. Be beautiful. Can't be bounced by Brazen Borrower, which is awesome. Can't get Echoing Truth. Can't get Vapor Snagged. Steam Fence, it can get bolted, though. We could be looking at the end of a bolt here, which would be rough. Very rough. So there's that. So we'll click this up to 2. Come on, something good. Goblin Matron's not bad. Which means that we have combo in hand. Okay, so so let's swing. Let's see what they do. What are you gonna do, opponent? Emo 1986. So they take the damage, no blocks. Okay, so this is a tricky situation, right? So we could drop in Snoops now. Whoops. Or we could try and get in Pile Driver the old-fashioned way. I think I kind of want to just do that and see what they do. If they Pile Driver eats up, whoops. If Pile Driver eats up a removal spell, that means that we have our combo online, which is what we want. So, and then we also have Vial that we can Vial this in, or Vial Snoops in rather, and then we'll take this up to 3, get Matron, and then we'll be able to just. Okay, so nothing yet. So this can't be bounced, which is great. All right, what does our opponent got? It's also a 2/3, which is not relevant. Wooded Foothills. Forest. So there's some kind of Timor Euro thing. All right, so that gets the bolt. That's fine. That's fine. We're good with that. And then, ooh, Storming Entity. All right, I want to play around with this card. All right, so they're gonna scry. They're down to 3. They're also down to 3 cards. I wonder if this is like an Is It Prowess deck? That's kind of what I want to play around with. Gotta figure out the right build. Alright, we're gonna Violent Snoops here. Snoops. And if we draw a land, don't even get me started. Oh, we're not gonna draw a land. So yes. Skirky boy. So this is actually pretty interesting. So we could well, they're tapped out. So how do we play this? We sack Goblin Pile Driver, we play Goblin Matron, and then we Vial this in, and I don't think that they can interrupt the combo. So let's do that. So we do that. And then this. And then this. We'll get Matron. Wow, this deck is really good. This is like a lot of redundancy to get to your combo pieces. No wonder it's like massive amounts of the meta. Which piece do we want? We want the Harbinger. And then Harbinger. We'll see if they have an answer. So we win. Yeah. That is a turn 4 combo. Like, I still really want to show you how the combo gets done. I'm sure you've all seen it. I just kind of really want it to go off. Where they have, so Boil for sure. I think even some K commands isn't a bad idea in case we want to try and get back some stuff, and a Spellskite. Protection from blue is pretty good here. Matron. Yeah, it's hard to say. Cut a Palashik Moans. You probably cut. No, actually, kings are pretty good here, right? The fact that we could probably even cut some chieftains if we're able to give our creatures Mountain Walk. All right, so a couple K commands, Spellskite to help protect the combo, and then run it like that. And a Boil. Ooh, fast Boil would be so much fun. All right, game 2. Yeah, this deck is bananas. It's out of your mind. So this is what I call a very, very slow start. So I don't know if we mull this hand. Ringleader gets us back into it, but like that takes forever. I don't think this is enough interaction. I'm gonna mull this. This is much better. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna put Ringleader to the bottom. We have turn 1 Vial. That's always good for me. Let's see what our opponent has. Polluted Delta. Munitions Expert. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's see if we can get this down. I'm gonna say Force of Negation, or they spell something or other. Or Stubborn Denial. Oh god, that'd be so terrible. Steam Vents, Shocked, and did we make it? No, they opt. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. And it resolves! Alright, so that's actually really good news for us. Like I said, this might just be beatdown plan. We also, our opponent is on red. I mean, they're on Teamer, so we have to be, oh, I should have brought in relics. We have to respect Euro, we have to respect Anger of the Gods, so depending on just kind of how much do we want to commit to the board. Oh no. Okay, so they're braiding Aether Vial. That is unfortunate. Okay, so Vial down. Yes. Yes, I would. Lucky for us. When you're good, you're good. So turn 2 Vial after turn 1 Vial got blasted. Not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. Alright, so what do they got next? Alright, Breeding Pool for our opponent. So they're shocking that in. We could be seeing a Euro. Who knows? We could be seeing the Thoughtscar. They're gonna mill us. They couldn't mill us. No, they're gonna mill themselves. I was like, I wonder if also, oh, so they're like just like Teamer mid-range. That's pretty rad. If you're playing against this deck, I highly recommend playing Thought Scour. It's a great way to interact the combo. You play Thought, if you're playing blue, you play Thought Scour when they get their Kiki Jiki on top, and bada bing, bada boom, you know, the combo is over. So, but we're looking down the barrel end of a Goif. If we draw a land here, that's not bad. Unfortunately, Munitions Expert, not enough to take care of it. Yeah, we might be just taking 3 here. Taking 3 hard. That was a great tempo play by our opponent, getting rid of that Vial. I mean, could you imagine if we kept that first hand? Land. Like, It just wouldn't have done anything. They're opting. Do you guys know the secret for trying to figure out like the fun what was it? Acronym? The fun acronym for remembering all the different types of cards there are for Tarmogoyf? Special T. That's right. If you just remember Special T, those are all the types in Magic. Sorcery, Planeswalker, Enchantment, Creature, Instant, Artifact, Land, and Tribal. Special T, yeah. Very fun. I don't think I'm missing anything. Yeah. Very fun little acronym. Where did I learn that? You know, I learned that from Good Luck High Five, their podcast, like a long time ago. I've never forgotten it. Very, very fun bit of information. Alright, so we're taking that. I think I might just flash this in so we can get... And they only have green. Take one here. We just need more Gobos on the field to help make Munitions Expert really good here. So, Gleify taking one. That might have been the wrong play, but I don't want to fall too far behind on the board, especially when I'm a creature deck. Unclaimed Territory. That's actually really great for us. Goblin. I think we play Matron and then search out. Yeah. I think that's a great idea. Red. Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you think that this deck is unfair. Do you think that this deck is unfair? Do you think it's like you can't interact with it as much? The more I play this deck, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, like this deck is like pretty legit. Like super legit. I was kind of skeptical at first, but like now that I'm playing it, it's like, oh no, like for sure it's good. Like, we have the combo here. Like, I can go off next turn. You know, as long as they don't have interruption. But I think that's where the deck is fair, right? Like, if you have the interruption, you're able to... You know, it's a little more fair than Splinter Twin. Because people are packing more creature hate than they are enchantment hate. Speaking of that, do you think Splinter Twin and Birthing Pod are going to get unbanned on Monday? I'm kind of hoping that they don't. Like, I think the days, like, even if Splinter Twin was unbanned, do you think that it would be that power level? Do you think it would, not ostracize, marginalize? Do you think it would just, like, ooh, Delver. It's a Teamer Delver. Very fun. Do you think it would just, like, all blue-red decks would all now infinitely go into some sort of, like, Splinter Twin style deck? Alright, so we're down to 11, but I think we got him here. We're gonna violin Snoops. Snoops! What's wrong? I don't know, Medusa. Okay. Ringleader. That's not bad. Let's see what they do here. They may just... Well, they don't know that we have Bogart Harbinger, so... Ooh, is it gonna be a fight card? What could it be? No. Interesting. Okay, well, they tap green and nothing happens. Tap in a forest. Okay, yeah, I think I want to take this up to 3. I'm not opposed to taking that up to 3. You know what? I can just violin the combo. And because that's also what I think is unfair. Like, especially if you have caverns, like, counters do nothing. Like, oh my gosh. This deck is ridiculous. And so much fun. So much fun. Oh, here comes green. Where are they playing? Oh, they're dismembering. Where are they dismembering? Are they dismembering Snoops? Ooh. Very clever. What do they do? They're paying for costs. So they gotta dismember Snoops. So they're dismembering Snoops. I think that's fine. Okay, so Snoops is dismembered. Oh, it's a 5/6. You know what I should have done? Before that resolved, I should have flashed in Munitions Expert. Yes. So, do we get another Snoops here? Is that the idea? I mean, this is what we're going to draw. What do we want to draw next? What helps us get out of this? Oh, you know what? If we put a Skirk Prospector on top of the deck, for sure we can cast Ringleader, and that might get us a little bit deeper. Or we could just put in... Or we could just get... Not a Pile Driver. Do we want a Goblin King? I don't know. I don't know! Ooh, that's a good idea. So I could technically draw it because I have Fiery Islet, so... Not that I could play it, but let's... Yeah, let's get a Munitions Expert. Let's just put that on top. Alright, so they had an answer. Good on them. And then we just have a bunch of 1/1s. Alright, so I'm going to pass the turn. So we're going to draw Munitions Expert. It probably would have been wise to get Skirk Prospector down, but we can take this up to 4 and Violin Ringleader. Alright, Bolt in the revealed zone. So they have a 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they might get us here. They might get us. They had enough for the combo. They have a Spell Snare. Spell Snare also is very good right now, I think. We're trying to get rid of Snoops. Alright, Munitions Expert in. I'm gonna get rid of this. And then they'll have another Glyph, and then they'll have a Lightning Bolt to do with whatever they want. You know, we're gonna chump here. I think that's fine. They're down to 4 cards in hand. We're down to 3 Goblins. We'll have Skirk Prospector. No, we'll have Munitions Expert. We're gonna take this up to 4. We just need to kind of dig ourselves out of this. Ringleader is actually really good here to do that. Yes. Alright, Ringleader in. We're following the leader, the leader, the leader. Ooh. Ooh. We'll put Munitions Expert in our hand and Harbinger. Put 3 Goblins in our hand. I guess we have to take KyGuy. Ah. So we could play Harbinger. Yeah, why don't we just play Harbinger? I think I'm kind of off the combo plan at this point. We kind of have it, but I kind of want Lords. Let's get Gobbo King. Yeah, the Goblin King. All right, so you know what's funny though too is that we could in theory. Well, I guess I can bolt away the KyGuy. I was like, we could take this up to 5 and just violin KyGuy. Target this. Target non-legendary. Yeah. What are they bolting? Oh, they're bolting our face. Interesting. Okay. Well, our face gets bolted. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. We have to block. It's interesting they're keeping one back on defense. Actually. Cancel. Cancel. We'll block here. Alright, we'll block it like that. Alright, munitions expert down for the count. Does this have any flavor text? Doesn't. It doesn't. What do you think? Do you think I should take it up to 5? Do you think that's the right call, the right play here? I don't know. Steam vents. So they have another bolt up. Ooh, what are they doing here? What are they doing? Okay, so they got Stormwing. That's fine. You know, we could vial in KyGuy and then copy Ringleader and just get more gas in our hands. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Let's refill our hand. Okay. Yes. I almost never took vial up to 5. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So let's do that. This actually means that we'll be able to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll be able to get rid of a... Well, depending on what they have in their hand. So if this sticks, we'll be able to get rid of a Goyf. Ooh, what are they targeting? So they're playing red. So this could be Bolt. It could be a Dismember. They're down to 7 too. We haven't really done much to them. What are they planning? Okay, so they don't do that. This has a very, like, Halloween-y vibe. I think it's the hat. But, God, look at all the detail. It's like a flying shark and, like a dove. It's such a fun... Goblins are such a fun tribe. Alright. Munitions expert. What is our opponent doing? Alright, what are they doing here? So they're bolting this. We want to choose this. Okay, so we're going to refill our hand, which is great. Skirk and Ringleader. Oh, Boyle would be so good right now. Any order. Alright, so Ringleader's great. This also means that I think we still are able to land... It's fine. Since we got a token, we're still going to be able to get rid of a Goyf. So it's kind of a no-win, but like also a great like win for us. Munitions expert, man, just doing its thing. And and now this vial is completely worthless. Yes, unless we draw KyGuy again, which would be hilarious. Down to 6. Ah. This has prowess. Well, they have one card in hand. Let's see. This is a 3/3, and it has prowess. So let's see. 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can't tap that land as much as I want to. We're gonna pass the turn and hope that that's good enough. They're tapped out. They're down to 7. Alright. Effect gone. Unfortunately, we won't be able to play Ringleader, but we will be able to play King. And if we stick King, they tap out here. So that if they have 2 spells, we're boned. Okay. See the Truth. That's really good for them. Alright. 4, 5, 6. So let's see what they put. How many bolts have they played? 1, 2, 3. They only have one more. See the Truth is pretty good here. Alright. See the truth. If they have a bolt, 5, 6, 7, yeah, if they have a bolt or anything, or if they 4, 5, 6. I totally botched this game. This game is, oh my goodness. Ooh, they stay back on defense. Okay. No, can I take down Vile? How broken would that be? All right, ringleader. I don't know what to do here. I mean, oh, you know what I can do? You know what I should do? 100% I should take this out as much as, and then just clear the way. Especially on my turn. If I take out Stormwing, they don't, I don't know what they do. They're still down to 2 cards. I'm more worried about Stormwing getting us. Yes. Okay. This means that I can play Skirk a little. 2 bolts. No, they already played. I can play Skirk just a little bit safer. All right. And then. Oh, we won the match. I wonder what they had in their hand. Yeah, we would have been able to drop a little Gobbo King and then just swing in with Unblockable. If Gobbo King survived. Alright. Let's have another game, shall we? Another one. But you see how, if you don't get the combo going, it gets kind of grindy, and so. BS Wants is our opponent. I rolled a 2, they rolled a 4. Big surprise, they choose to play first. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. We got Snoops, we got Pile Driver, we've got Removal, we've got Interaction. We'll keep this. Let's see what they have. Oh, what if it's the mirror? I'm calling it. It's the mirror. Right here, right now. Watch. Oh, it's Tron. I wonder if it's Eldrazi Tron. No. Ooh, it's not. All right. Oh, Ringleader. So close to what I want. If we draw a Harbinger, it's game over for Tron. Or for, yeah, we need to draw a Harbinger. Harbinger bad. Not that I hate Tron. I love Tron. This deck is actually seems like a nightmare. All right, so they get turn 3 Tron. We are on the draw though, so it might not be as good as I want it to be. Yes. Cavern of Souls. That's actually really good. Yeah, we'll name Goblin. This is so tricky. Because I don't know what they play. You know what? I think I keep up. I don't play Snoops out just yet. I have Munitions Expert, so if they crack that. I'm glad that we packed Crater Maker in the sideboard. So Power Plant. So it looks like they're traditional Tron. No Eldrazi nonsense right now. But they do have mismatched Tron lands. Oh, so frustrating. So if they play Karn, I can flash in Munitions Expert and hit it down. Wormcoil Engine. Not really what I want to see. It's fine. And Chromatic Sphere. Alright. You know what? We might not be... This might not be as good for us as we think it is. We have to rip Harbinger. Harbinger. Alright. If we rip Harbinger... It's funny, because, Merfolk has Harbinger of the Tide, so, Unclaimed Territory is not what I wanted right now. Ooh... We'll play on Gobos, though. So we play Pile Driver here. I'm really leery of playing out too much. Mainly because if they rip an Ugin, we're totally we can't there's no way of coming back from an Ugin. And that Worm Coil is like super detrimental. Maybe playing Tron, maybe the matchup against Tron's not as good. Oh no. Oh, what are they targeting? Okay, that's fine. Yes. Snoops. It doesn't have haste! Oh no! That's bad. That's so bad. More fetch lands are better in this deck. I'm just realizing. Because, like, if you know that this is on top and you have a fetch land to get rid of it, that would be really good. I mean, I don't know what I do against a 6/6 and a 10/10 here with just my little cast of gobbies. I don't think we win this game. Just too slow, or should we let them keep playing? No, we're gonna concede. They got us. They got us fair and square. Good on our opponent. Okay, so what do we have in the sideboard? We have Blood Moons. So we're bringing in a couple Blood Moons. Damping Spheres. We got a ton of Tron hate. Oh my goodness. This. Alright, what do we want to bring out? You know, if we can get the combo off, I think that's good for us. So let's get rid of Pile Drivers. I don't necessarily think that's where we want to be right now. And how about we get rid of a Palashik Moans? And you know what? I don't think there's going to be much disruption. So we'll just put one. If we draw it. Get rid of one Gobbo King. We submitted the deck. Okay, so that's what we're going to be playing. Yes, I would like to play first. Hopefully we get... Oh, that's really not what we want. We want to mull that hand. That's not what we want either. We might have to mull this hand too. Skirk Prospector into... It just feels a little slow. I don't know how this deck mulligans. So if we mulligan up to 5 cards... We can keep this. I think. Put 2 cards at the bottom of your library. So let's put Kiki Jiki and... Oh, crud. Munitions Expert? Done. Dunzo. Alright. Alright. Cliffs. Pass the turn. Vial would have been really good. Power plant for our opponent. And a sphere for them. If we draw the Crater Maker too, that would be pretty good. Well, we draw red, so that's pretty good. I don't... It's awkward having Harbinger second on. Or before Snoops. If we draw Snoops over next turn, we're pretty good. Alright, so I think we have to play Blood Moon here to slow them down. It's not really what I wanted. I don't... Did they mull? They started with 7 cards in their hand. We gotta drop Blood Moon. I think it's... The Strands Bogart here, but... We gotta slow him down. Hurts us, but that's all right. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Wow! Good on our opponent. Wow. Very good on our opponent. Sorry I screamed into the mic, but that was next level play. Well done, opponent. Well done. Forest. So we could have played Harbinger. Trinisphere. Interesting. So they're trying to slow us down. Which, you know, it's very interesting. Another Harbinger. Okay, so let's play Harbinger. That'll be fine. And then we can get Snoops. And we can play Snoops. And then we can play Harbinger. But it might be too late by then. I don't know. I don't know what do we get. Too bad Mages of the Moon isn't a goblin. How busted would that be? You know what? Let's get Crater Maker at the top, yeah? Forget it. We're going utility, baby. We're going utility. If our opponent has Tron, well, not gonna do much. Not gonna be able to do much about that. Okay, so they're the 4 mana, but everything's gonna cost them, even their 1 mana. O Stone. So I have Crater Maker. I don't know. I don't know if I just, like, I think I just don't commit to the board, right? So we swing in with Bogart. I could play another Bogart, and then we could, in theory... I don't know what we get. I don't know what we would get with Bogart. I don't know what we're going to get, but we'll just play Bogart. They're a better Goblins player than I am. Alright, so let's take a look. And it's in the deck. A Reading Rainbow. I can do anything. Could get Matron here, and then we could get, well, we're to 4. Let's get Ringleader. That's a good next card to draw. I'm gonna hold on to this Crater Maker. Maybe Snoops was a better idea. Because then, if we just had Kiki at top. Field of Ruin for our opponent. Field of Ruin in a Tron deck. That is interesting. Where are they Field of Ruining? No, as it comes 5. Alright, Swag Tusk. Gains 5 life. Munitions Expert actually would have been really good here. It's funny, because most of this deck, like, a lot of this deck operates at, like, 2 and 3 mana. There's not many cards. Alright, so... we'll play this. Maybe we can get them to pop their O-Stone. Ringleader. Ah, there you are, Munitions Expert. Yeah, any order. Okay. Yeah, 23. This doesn't have lifelink. But it could block. It could block with 2 of them, and then they would have a beast. Let's see if I can get him to pop of the O-Stone. Otherwise, I'll just double block. We'll see what they play here. I mean, they play Ugin. It's bada bing, bada boom. Dunzo. Alright, so green mana. Ancient Stirrings for 3. That seems like a totally fair. Remember when everybody was calling for this card to be banned? And like they've like nothing's been seen. All right, so Wormcoil in their Sanctum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So they choose not to do that. Bogart Harbinger. Again. All right. So I could deal 4 damage. I could drop Crater Maker, blow this up. I should play something here. I'm gonna get Snoops out. This is our 3rd Harbinger, by the way. Yes. Harbinger. Actually, I wanted Snoops. Actually, what do I want? Do I want Chieftain? If I get Chieftain, I want to see if they... Let's put Chieftain on top. I want to see if that incentivizes them to use O-Stone here. To blow up everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they could be at 7, or they could be at way more if they draw their piece. It's also a beautiful forest. Look at that. Sultan, Boros, and Gabar Szansky. Fun fact, I think that they also do Electrolyze. Okay. So... what do I do here? I could play out Chieftain and then just swing for 3, 6, 9, 12. They'd gain 6. Knock out something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trinisphere is actually being really annoying here. Really annoying. So we'll play Crater Maker. And we still have the 1 mana up, so we can figure out what we want to do next. Okay. And then next turn, I could even play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could even play Munitions Expert. I don't know. This is very like grindy. We're playing long game here, right? So Trinisphere for sure is slowing us down. We would have been able to get these Skirks out much easier if it hadn't been for Trinisphere. Sylvan Scrying, alright. Paying 3. But it's also hurting them, too. But they're going to get their Tron land, which is unfortunate. Okay, so they have mana up. So they finished Tron. That's great. So they're paying for Ugins. Alright, so... okay, Ugin down. I think our board gets totally destroyed here. Unfortunate. All they have to do is minus 3, and everything gets wiped, and they have full creatures. But we'll be able to take out Ugin with Crater Maker. That is gonna feel pretty sweet. Let's face facts. All right, -4. Oh, they're getting rid of Ringleader too. Okay, so. Eight mana board wipe, and we get rid of that pesky Planeswalker Ugin. But we lost our whole board, so there's that. And they also have O-Stone out, so we don't have any way of stopping that. I forgot we were up to 24, and they're up to 29. Whew, they're very patient. I think they got us. We're going to scoop it up. Good game. Good game. They won the match. Huh. I thought we were favored. Interesting. All right, how about one more game? What is this? Game 4? I don't know. Who knows anymore? Who knows anything? Missed 2000 MG. In the year 2000. We won the die roll. We rolled a 5 and they rolled a 1. Alright, I'm going to mull this hand. Yeah, that's much better. We're going to keep this hand. We have Matron, we got Snoop, we got all the combo pieces we want. We're going to put Pile Driver to the bottom. And we're first. Ooh, very fun. Fun story. I was talking to our co-host Spiny Mouse, and I was talking about building like a Snoop's combo deck with Leyline, like a Grixis Snoop combo deck with Leyline of Anticipation, just to like see if it would be better. Like, cause like obviously you see how good the combo is, but playing the deck, like it's very clear that like all of the support pieces are incredibly powerful, and you kind of need them in this deck. I feel like. I did try to make like a Grixis control list. I'll show it to you in the epilogue. But it was pretty awful. Just didn't feel like the power level of where I wanted it to be. Yeah, we'll just be patient here. I mean, they're not presenting anything right now, except for a Leyline of Anticipation. Sweet art, Charles Urbach. Right. They don't. Ooh, they're stuck on one land. They could have Path the Exile mana up, so there is that. Alright, well, I say we just go for it, and if one of our pieces gets sniped off, we have a Matron. We have a Matron that can do it. I don't think it... Mana Tithe. We got Mana Tithe. Nope. Well, they stopped the combo, but we're going to get in there with Skirky Boy. Stopping the combo. Stopping the combo. Got another Plains. Ooh, they're tapping out. Activated abilities cost 2 more to activate unless they're mana abilities. Oh boy. It's gonna be a... So we won't be able to activate Vial. Right? I always get so confused on that. I'm just a regular... Yeah, we won't be able to activate Vial unless we pay 2. Yes, use the ability. I don't think it'll work. Looks like they got us. Looks like they got us. Oh no, I totally biffed that up. Oh, I can't do it at all. That's right. Son of a biscuit. Alright, well, that's my own fault. I was an idiot. Absolute moron. Alright, well, there you go. I wonder if that's why they... I don't know. That's pretty cool, though, that they can flash this in at instant speed. So, like, you think that you're safe going on with your combo, but you're actually not. Oh my gosh. And we're going to draw a Kiki Jiki. Alright, so it's going to be 4 mana to activate. So... Nope. So, we could... Okay. I'm more worried about if they start getting ghostly prisons in. So we're going to go on the beatdown path. What I should have done was I should have absolutely gotten a Lord to just start buffing everything. So in fact, I should have probably done this pre-combat in case I got another Lord here. So we're gonna get a. Why is this always so small? Let's get a Lord here. We'll get a Chieftain, and then we'll pass the turn. We'll be passing the turn. Ooh, Ringleader. That's pretty good. Snoops, there it is. All right. So 3 mana. Again. 3 mana. Target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, so... I don't think so. Skirk Prospector. Wait, what happened? Oh, I have to pay 4. Oof. Well, why am I doing that? So Vial is pretty much a dead card. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just wasn't paying attention. Hmm. 3/3. That's it? I mean, we just forget it. I mean, they knock out Chieftain. I think that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're gonna have to block. Let's go for it. We gotta go for broke here. They block that? I mean, I guess that's what they gotta do. They're down to 2. Honestly, and if they have a ghostly prison, I think we'll still be okay. We won. We don't have, like, red has access to 0 enchantment hate. Honestly, I think splashing blue is not a bad idea for, or sorry, splashing green is not a bad idea. We're off this combo, so Trash Master, Spellskite. Actually, Harbinger's not bad. What am I doing? Let's get rid of Kiki Chiki. Let's get rid of Vials. Let's bring in a Chain Whirler. Let's just bring in as many creatures as we can. Alright, we'll try it like that. Obviously, the combo is not good right now, but we'll just bring in Lords and just pivot away from the combo, and that's kind of why I stacked the deck with more Lords. It's not clickable. That's much better. We'll keep this, and we'll put Trash Master to the bottom. All right. Mist 2000 MG. Planes that doesn't match the other planes. All right, Blood Crypt. Let's just play this tapped. No Leyline of Anticipation, so I don't know if they're... I mean, they gotta have some blue. Okay, Suppression Field, we don't care. We took out our Mutavaults. We took... our Mutavaults. We took out our Mutavaults. Play Snoops. Common Power Driver. That's pretty good. Alright. Next turn, I'm going to play Kingo. Ghost Quarter. That's fine. I could have whatever. Are they tapping out here? Oh, if it's Ghostly Prison. Ghostly Prison? Nevermore. Choose a non-land name card. Cannot be cast. Interesting. What are they choosing? Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. Guess what? Guess where that is? They're both in the sideboard, sucker. Not falling for that same nonsense twice. Smarter than you think. Alright. Pile Driver. That's pretty good. Gobbo. You ready for this? You ready for the king has arrived? Goblin king. I think it's important to know that you can pivot off of the combo. So, and Mountain Walk, not really relevant here, but if they had a mountain, it would be. Fortunately, I guess we'd be able to play like Harbinger or Matron. Chieftain would be huge here. What do they have? Are they just looking at the sweet art of the king? Alright, so we're swinging in with Snoops. I think next turn I play Harbinger and get... Or maybe next turn I just play Pile Driver? Beginning combat. Just waiting for Miss 2000 MG. Come on. Let me get in there. Let me get across the red zone. Alright, so they're going to drop to 17 and we'll still be at a sweet 20. And they're down to 4 cards in hand, too, so... So comment down below what you miss most about playing in an LGS. You know what I miss most? Is just sitting across from an opponent and being like, cards in hand? Cards in hand? Alright, Greater Oromancy, like, we just have nothing against enchantments. So, like I said, it's beat down city. We can swing in for 5. Or we play a Harbinger. And then... Black. 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 I'm going to put a Chieftain on top so I can guarantee that we just get more... Like I said, more beatdown. Ooh, what are they planesing away? Oh, please don't planes away my Gobbo King. Oh, they're mana tithing this. That's fine, too. Nope, don't care. I think they're a mono white deck that just happens to play ley lines. Cavern. This is where I said that Cavern of Souls would be much better, but you know, when you're kind of working with a little bit of a budget. It's not like I don't have caverns, but all right, they're down to 12. They don't play anything. Okay, I'm going to swing in. That's right. Follow the king, Snoops. All right. Oh, bollocks! I completely passed the turn. Oh, that's gonna come back and bite me in the butt. They're down to 7 though, so maybe not. Nope, we win the match. See. Draws their next card. What would we have drawn? What would we have drawn? Skirk Prospector, Malefictions. Yeah. So. Okay. One more. This is a fun deck. Fun deck. One more, and then we'll call it good. Lashasula. So we won a bunch of our games. I think we've only lost to 1 game, and that's Tron, which is not a game that like I figured that we would lose to. Sorry, I accidentally nudged the microphone. Test. We lost a die roll. We rolled a 1. Unfortunately, opponent rolled a 5. Good for them. All right. Not good enough. We got a mole. Much better. We got to keep. Ringleader to the bottom. Dunzo. All right, lead us away. Forest. Arbor Elf. Ban Utopia Sprawl. It's got to go. Alright. I think every one of these cards gives away what we're playing, so we'll just play Cliffs, and we'll play Vial, and we'll pass the turn. And then they'll ramp into something huge, and it'll be absurd, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, Utopia Sprawl is such an unfair deck. Here comes Utopia Sprawl. Untap, making an absurd amount of mana. Ban this card! Oh, if they ban this card on Monday, I'd be so happy. White! Interesting. 4 mana on turn 2. I'm telling you. Oath of Nissa. Alright. Ooh, you're up against some kind of roguey deck. Garruk Wild Speaker. Okay, so they're like a mono green ramp sort. Well, maybe not mono green, but they're definitely some sort of rampy deck. I don't know. Yes. What do we draw here? Sling Gang. You know, this is like the first time I think I've actually seen this drawn. We'll get Pile Driver onto the battlefield, pass the turn. Next turn, we'll be able to play Goblin Chieftain. But they also have Garruk Wild Speaker. They can make a beast token. Fertile Ground. Okay. Okay, so they're going all in on this. Yeah, this is the one thing that Red really has difficulties with is enchantments. I mean, it's not even in its color pie, so... I mean, they're going to be making a ton of mana here. 1, 2, 3, and then if they have another... Yeah. Okay, so Garruk Wild Speaker. They can untap up to 2 target lands, so they can have another 4. Nope, they make a beast token. That's fine. I'm also wondering if, like, maybe Legion Loyalist would be good in this shell. Who knows? Comment below if you think so. I could play Matron and then I could get a 2-drop. +2? Yeah, well, no. We'll play Chieftain. I should swing and be aggressive. A 3/3 is annoying, but what are you gonna do? Well, I guess they block. I guess I should have swung with Goblin Chieftain. That was so stupid. That was a terrible play. Canopy Vista for our opponent. I haven't seen this since I played that. So they are some sort of green-white rogue deck. That was such a terrible play. I'm gonna rue that. 6 mana. Deploy the Gatewatch. Aren't you glad that I stuck around to play one more game? Ooh, Kiora and another Garruk. Wow, this deck is going for it. This deck is going for it. Untap up to 1 target creature land. Sure. Or 1 creature. Man, I think we're just too slow here. Well, they don't have creatures, though. I mean, I guess they're down to 2 cards in hand, so... I hate Utopia Sprawl so much. So much. What are they playing now? Nissa Vital Force? Yeah, I'm gonna scoop this game. Make it quick. Try and cut down on the time. They're playing white, so maybe Blood Moon isn't too bad here. You know, you don't seem too bad either. Drop Palashik Bones. Is Sphere good? Do you think Damping Sphere is good? Like, Yeah, let's bring in Damping Sphere. What do we want to take out? I mean, Munitions Expert's pretty good here. It's hard because everything feels so tight. We'll cut a Chieftain and a King. Actually, give me back the Chieftain. I want the Chieftain. And we'll cut another King. You should probably be playing 4 Chieftains. Being able to give haste is pretty good. But I thought the diversity with like everybody playing mountains or everybody playing goblins themselves was a good idea. Like Mountain Walk hasn't really come up yet. So who would like to play first? Well, we'll keep this hand. We'll be able to accelerate things out pretty quick, I think. We can get Chieftain out pretty quick. They're mulliganing to 6 cards. Play our Cavern. Play our Cavern. Gabu. And, Vial. Alright, pass the turn. Forest for our opponent. And Utopia Sprawl. Okay. Oh, man. Yes. I'm going to take this up to 1. We'll be able to drop Cavern. That's pretty good. Goblins. That's pretty good, too. Red. Red. We're just gonna get bodies. We're gonna get bodies onto the battlefield, and we're gonna start swinging. So they chose red. So it looks like they're a Naya colored deck. All right, where they got next? Temple Garden. So maybe Blood Moon would have been better in this. There's just a lot of basic forests. So another Utopia Sprawl. All right. And then they chose black. Oh my gosh. So they have a lot of colors going on here. Next turn we're dropping Chieftain and we are swinging for a buttload. Yes, that is the technical term. Alright, we're going to tick Vial up. Oh, that's really good too. Red. Red. Black. And we're dropping in the Chief. Goblin Pile Driver is going to be so good. Yeah, that's what it should have happened in the last game. So they're down to 10. Nixthos, Shrine to Nyx. So, what are they playing here? Oof. Garruk Wild Speaker. Alright. OG Garruk. They could make a beast token. Untap 2 lands, so they're gonna tap their big ones. They'll be able to play out something pretty big here. I mean, that's huge. It's like they got to play Garruk for free. This is why Utopia Sprawl's broken, ladies and gentlemen. Nahiri. Oof. Pile Driver's gone. That makes sense. Ugh. Down to 10. I'm gonna tick Vial up. Tick Vial up to 3. I wonder if we can get him here. Yes. Goblin Matron. So I could play Matron, and then I could get another Chieftain. 3, 4, 8, 19. Yeah, so I think that's what we do here. So we play Matron. Red. Red. Black. This is why I think having a bunch of lords, I think I've said this 1,000 times, but having lords is really good in the deck. Yes. We get Do we want the chieftain, or did I get rid of all the kings? Yeah, whatever. We'll get the chieftain. We won the game. They saw the writing on the wall. All right. So, yeah. Let's run it back. Let's see if we can get that combo off at least once. Like, boom. All right. Let's see. They get to be on the play. We have a Vial and a Prospector, and we have Chieftain. Turn 2 Chieftain. I think I want to mull this hand. There's no good reason why I want to. Actually, we'll keep it. So my idea is if they play turn 1 Arbor Elf, or turn 1 whatever. Yeah, so they have Utopia Sprawl. So what this means is... what this means is I have removal in case they do play Arbor Elf, which is fantastic. And we'll get down Vial. So they chose white for their Utopia Sprawl. So they got 3 mana. Maybe it doesn't even matter. Fertile Ground. So they have another 1 mana. Please play... Nope. A Dork. Please play 2 Dorks. Untap target land. Voyaging Satyr. Okay, so it's like an upgraded version of Arbor Elf. It doesn't matter. You're still not going to have it. So that was pretty good. So let's file in Skirk Prospector. And we'll get rid of this. I guess I could have brought in Tarfires as well. That probably would have been a really good idea. I thought this had haste. Oh, it only has flash. That probably would have been a really good idea. They're also down to, well, they're down to 4 cards. Canopy Vista. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana on turn 3. Garruk Wild Speaker. They'll probably untap lands and play something else big. But we have Chieftain. So they untap their big land, so they'll be able to drop another 5-drop something. 5. Garruk. So we're up against Garruk Tribal, basically. Create a 3/3 Beast token. Alright, well, Beast token created. Alright, Goblin Tribal versus Garruk Tribal. Who gets it? Who gets it all? Some kind of, like, Fiery Islet. Not exactly what I wanted to see. You know what? What I want to see is another... That's not what I wanted to see either. I just played Fiery Islet. Alright. Oh, they have a lot of card advantage. Not just those Garruks. They just... Create a 6/6 worm creature token for each land you control. Overrun. 4 mana, 5 mana. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can do anything. Deploy the Gatewatch. Oh my gosh. Soren, what is this deck? We're getting janked. We're getting super janked. It looks like a Super Friends deck. It's not just Garruk Tribal. No normal deck would play. I mean, deploy the Gatewatch turn 4, sure. Why not? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, if we can combo off, like, that gets us there, right? That gets us there. All right, we'll take this up to 3. Skirk Prospector. I'm not where I want to be. All right, well, we'll pass the turn. I mean, I'm not gonna give up quite yet. I mean, they obviously have an insane amount of power over here, so let's see what they got. We also have a good amount of mana. Oh, man, Tarfire would have been really good. Sure would have brought that in. What kind of big doubling season? Oh my gosh. So it's definitely a Super Friends deck. Wizards! Ban this card on Monday, please. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't ban anything out of the Goblins deck. Ban Utopia Sprawl. I think it's unhealthy for the format. Alright, mainly because I hate playing against it. So they draw 3 more cards. Oh my gosh, if they drop a Planeswalker and just ult. Nykthos. 1, 2, they're like, Devotion to Green is so much. Oh my gosh. Utopia Sprawl, okay. 3... 4. It could be another Planeswalker. Are we going to see Garruk number 3? Are we going to see the ultimate Garruk? 10 mana. We could be seeing Garruk Apex Predator. If they play that, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. I mean, I can be, but there's no sense. Oh my gosh. Look at this. 10 mana, 11 mana, turn 5. Magic. What a wonderful and busted thing. What are they playing? Oh, they played in the black. Vraska, huh? Ooh, and they're going to have the 3 tokens. Alright. And they have another 6 mana. Alright, well, they get those. Oh, they get 6 of them because of doubling season. That's very fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they let the mana burn. That's fine. I mean, I guess they swing with what they can. They don't. They choose not to. All right, well. Yes. All right. We need like a Hail Mary here. I don't know what gets us there. I have to deal with 6 of these assassins that ought to win the game. Yes, we'll take this up to 1. No. Well, actually, if we draw a ringleader, we can look at the top 5. If we draw Matron, we can draw Snoops. Can we play Snoops if we draw... Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need ringleader here, I think. We really... Oh! Oh my god. Okay. A good game on our opponent. I have to congratulate our opponent. I honestly think that we'll be able to fend off the 6 assassins. I don't know about the rest of the deck, but never mind. Let me get trample. Oh my gosh. Oh, what an absolute destruction of us. Ooh, and they get Cursed Huntsman. Yeah, you get it. You drop that emblem. Alright, Grook down, and we are so super dead. They're not just 1/1 assassins anymore. They're 7/7 whenever this creature loses I have to take a photo of this because it's absolutely absurd. Get out of here, Grook. This is absolutely absurd. Alright, they're swinging. Can we survive? No. The answer is no. They have Garruk Tron for sure. Garruk, Wild Speaker, Nilsham. Garruk, Primal Hunter, D. Alexander Gregory. Soren, Lord of Innistrad. Doubling Season. Vraska. Garruk, Cursed Huntsman. Alright, so they're swinging. This is what we get to do. Didn't get the combo off, which is unfortunate, and we weren't able to get there with the beatdown plan. We get 2 tokens, and we will go to blocks. Let's soak up every one of those assassins, shall we? Just for... Oh my gosh. I think plus the 9 9s. And we die. Absolutely ridiculous. Good on our opponent. Oh my gosh. Well, that's the deck. You know how it goes. You know how it is. What would I change? I don't know. Like when it's on, it's like the deck is fire, right? And when it's not, you got to really lean into the tribal. It's hard because all of the lords are 3 mana, and so it's kind of a little slow. I'll show you this Grixis list I was kind of thinking about. Obviously, it plays Snoop, Harbinger, and Sling Gang, and a Kiki Jiki with Jace, Lightning Bolt, Remand, Snapcaster, silly nonsense and fun. 4 Aether Gusts to kind of... you can target your own stuff, but anyways, so... But yeah, that's Goblins. What do you guys think? What do you ladies think? Do you think the deck is good? Do you think the deck is bad? Do you think something should be banned? Let us know in the video down below. In the meantime, be sure to LCCS. No, I'm getting that wrong. I'm trying to come up with a fun slogan thing. LCSS. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you once again for watching, and until next time, be sure to watch so that you can have the high ground. I need to start working on these things. All right. Till next time, bye-bye from the KyGuy.
I have the high ground!